Okay, it is live. Uh, Let me show you this, and this is where we are going to be all the day. Okay, so where I want to be mentally during the COVID-19 pandemic, which we all are facing. I was browsing the internet and I found this, which I thought I need to convert it into a simple kind of a presentation. So there are three mental zones which we are going through right now. People might be at different stages according to whatever they are experiencing, right? So the zones would be fear, learning, and growth, right? I'll explain you what each zones are and what we do in each zones, so it will be easier for you to understand. Okay, the fear zone. I grab food, toilet paper, medication that I don't need. So we get into that herd mentality and we gather a lot of things which we don't even need. I spread emotions related to fear and anger. So we start talking about the doom which we are all in. And we keep talking about that to other people and increase the fear and anxiety uh, for others. I complain frequently. I complain frequently about the self isolation, the lockdown, maybe the country, maybe the community. So I'll keep complaining. The attitude is complaining. I read and forward all messages I receive. So this is a big problem for a lot of people. We don't have much to do right now. So we read a lot of things, and there are a lot of disturbing messages which we get. And that's the big challenge which we have. And we forward that. So we infect, in a way, other people's mental well-being, and we pull them into fear zone as well. So reading and forwarding a lot of messages, it's a big problem. I get anxious, stressed, and frustrated easily. So small things which is not should or which should not impact you, it makes you frustrated, stressed. So I have done other videos in last few days about time management and mind management. So if you go and look at them, you will be able to see how you can manage your anxiety, stress, and frustration easily. So this is kind of the fear zone, right? The first zone is a fear zone. Then we get into the learning zone where we improve a little bit, which is the next level. I start to give up what I can't control, right? So we cannot control a lot of things. Uh, so that is a big challenge. We try to control everything, but we are in limited capacity right now. I stop over consuming what hurts me, food to news. So in the learning zone, you stop over consuming. Yes, we need to be informed about what's going on, but overconsumption of food, news, internet, all those things. So you start reducing your consumption. I become aware of my emotions. So you start becoming aware. So you become more mindful. Where is your head? Where is your mind going? So you are practicing these skills in the learning zone. I think on how to act. So rather than impulsive acting and behaving, I will think about what I can do and what I can't do. So it's just planning. I evaluate information before spreading something false, right? So we, as I said in the previous zone, in the fear zone, we consume a lot of things and we spread it out. So we evaluate, we understand, and then forward. I recognize that we are all trying to do our best, right? In the learning zone, rather than getting frustrated on small things or too for other people, you recognize that we all are going through anxiety, stress, and challenges. right? So everyone's trying their best to manage this whole scenario, which we have got into. So learning zone is trying to identify, try to plan, and changing your behavior, which is going to impact your mental health, right? So that's the learning zone, which is the second zone. And the third one is growth. So with the growth zone, what you are doing is I think of the others and see how to help them, right? So you start thinking, what skills do I have? Can I speak with someone? Okay, if I'm good at drawing, can I create a small video? If I'm good at talking with other people, can I do that? If I'm good with technology, can I get all the families together on a video call? So you start thinking about others. I make my talents available to those who need them. So as I said earlier, you give your skills away, you give your talents to people. I live in the present and focus on the future. So rather than thinking about the past, you live in the moment right now and you start thinking about what you can do. So if this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do that. So you start planning rather than going in the past. I am empathetic with myself and with others. So self-compassion is something which we all need a lot right now because we all are struggling. So self-compassion, being empathetic. Yes, it's a challenging situation, but if I manage myself, if I do activities of self-compassion, I will be able to help myself and others. I thank and appreciate others. So that's the another thing. If you start appreciating and thanking, if you are grateful, yes, there are not a lot of good things happening right now, but thanking and appreciating is always a helpful thing. I practice happy emotional states. So there are a lot of happiness practices which you can do, which is going to change your emotional state. I look for a way to adopt or adapt to new changes, right? So we are all living in a small place. We are not able to go out. Uh, Outside food is not available. We are working from home. The kids are at home. So look for different ways, talking with people, watching videos, understanding how we can make the situation we are in a little bit better. I practice gratitude, patience, relationships, and creativity. So it's a good time to practice all these skills, which is going to create growth uh, in you. So you will be able to do well with your relationship, your creativity, if you start practicing all these things. And they will be helpful beyond this time as well. So here's the three zones which you have, and we would like to move you, or we would like everybody to move from the fear to learning to the growth zone. And what I would wish for you to do is you can pause this video right now and start ticking these boxes. What are the things you are doing from the fear zone? What are the things you are doing from the learning zone? What are the things you are doing from the growth zone? And then start thinking about how you can move out of the fear to learning to growth zone and start doing things which is going to be helpful for you. If you have any questions regarding this, you can drop that in the comments, and I will be doing these videos frequently right now, as I think, me being a professional in the mental health industry, we all need this mental health support. So if you have any questions or specific topic you would like me to talk about, please let me know and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and take care. Bye-bye.